to Legion's Fury. My name is Legions, and of course, joining me is Valence Void, Laser Max 658, Mar Biscuit, Dark Shadow 580. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
It is Home Dogs.
We are back with another episode of Tales of Narvinia. I know it's a Thursday night. We're stepping on Critical Role's toes at this point. By the way, hi, Critical Role. Hope you see this one day. I love you guys. We're doing an episode tonight and tomorrow night as well. Hopefully that is the plan, as long as everything goes according to plan. So I hope you guys are ready for it. And where we last left off, our heroes had just pretty much walked away from the Barrington bounty, where they ran into what could only be described as a demon who wanted to make a deal with the party to kind of pretty much do some shady shit, to sum it up in layman's terms. And they, even though a lot of them wanted to, at the same time they felt that it probably wasn't the best idea, so they just walked away and didn't pick a side. They just walked away. After that, they went to finish up the owlbear bounty that they had found in Lover's Watch, and our boy Dugan over here manages to acquire a little baby owlbear hatchling.
Dog, how did you forget?
Yeah, you have a little owlbear following you around.
I'd like to go to a shop and see if I can find a bag of holding mint for flesh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I also have to go to a shop.
I'm just kidding. I'm good on shop stuff.
I'm 100% serious. I have to go to a shop.
We will get to that.
Okay.
When the party arrived back in Lover's Watch and claimed all their well, sorry, let me go back. When they finished all their quests, they were able to collect the bounty for the owlbear, and they were able to make the journey back to Lover's Watch, where Denver noticed that the party that he sent out to, or the party that was supposed to meet him in Lover's Watch to examine the artifacts he found in the temple of Tiamat.
Yes.
Tiamat, sorry. Has not arrived yet, which they should have arrived easily by now. Has not arrived, and they are nowhere to be seen or heard, and no courier has reached out to him to let him know of anything different. So it is the next day after that, and you all wake up. What are you all doing?
Well,
I guess he's going to the store.
I
I'm
would
gonna
like
go down and eat breakfast.
Okay,
first. I'd like to talk to the innkeeper.
all right, go ahead.
So I walk up to the innkeeper. I look at him. Hey, have you seen any other dragonborn here recently? Probably in like robes, very ornate looking. Maybe even looking for me.
No, I don't think I quite have. I mean, there is that merchant guy that's been in and out of town lately, ever since he got robbed. Other than that, no, nothing, I'm afraid.
If there was anyone who would know, do you know who that would be?
Oh,
Maybe the people up in the keep. Think they would know?
yeah, I'd say so.
All right. Well, perhaps I'll have to go talk to them.
Probably your best bet there, lad.
Well, thank you.
Of course, no problem.
I'll be heading out now. I'm not sure how long we'll be staying, so you could have me for another few nights if we're staying for very much longer.
Well, you lot are a peaceful tenant, so I'm more than happy to have you guys here.
Thank you. And I walk out and I head to the magical shop.
Okay.
And I walk in, if it's like an in place, like where you can walk in, like an actual store.
Yeah, this one is a pretty much permanent location.
Okay.
You see, it is actually one that Val had previously visited. If you don't remember, this is out of game, by the way.
Yeah, I do remember. Okay.
You remember? Yeah, it's the same shop.
Yep.
See
Okay.
Burly dwarf behind the counter. It looks like he's mixing some potions and whatnot. Oh, what can I do for you, lad?
Yeah, I'm just looking for a couple small items and maybe a spell. spell scroll.
Spell scroll.
So I can learn a spell. Yeah, I'm looking for fireball, and I'm also looking for some sticks that have come from a tree that have been struck by lightning.
Right. Okay. Give me. Oh, sorry, my accent just completely botched. Give me 1 second, and he goes back into his thing. You hear rumbling of bottles and stuff, and he eventually comes back out with a scroll in his hand and a couple branches that are kind of
Right.
and he looks at you. So, the scroll itself will go for about 300 gold. The twigs, how many do you need?
Well, I was looking to pick up probably about like 5.
5?
If you could do that, maybe a little more depending on your pricing.
Well, if you're looking for a bundle, I'm willing to negotiate the price, but if you're just getting 2 or 3, it'd be about 75 gold.
Yeah, let's try and make a bundle here.
All right. How much were you, in terms of quantity, were you looking for?
Well, I'll take, probably no more than 20. I don't think I'll need more than that.
Well, I don't even have that many, so I have about maybe 10 in store.
Okay. What can you do on this?
Say for the bundle, 10. Let me. You see him like doing math in his head. I probably could let it go for 200 gold.
200. So 500 for the scroll and the and the twigs.
300 for the scroll and 200 for the twigs.
So 500 in total.
Yes. I think
Okay.
you said 500 for the scroll. My bad.
I'll take it.
All right, here you go. Takes the gold, puts it away. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, do you know where I could pick up a book that can teach me how to use armor?
I'm afraid that's a personal. Just start lifting weights, I guess, my lad.
Right.
Hit the bench a couple times. Swing a hammer. Go become an apprentice at a blacksmith shop. I mean,
how about robes that give me armor?
maybe I can help you with that. Now, what's your current AC with your
11.
11.
Oh shit, dude, you're naked. You are naked.
I'm not allowed to wear armor.
Let's say a human without armor is like 10.
Right, and I have scales, so 11.
And that's only because that's a base human. Now, if you dumped all your points into Dex, you probably have like a 13. Well, all right. Let me see what I got here. And he goes back. You see him kind of like, as if he's got like a bunch of carpets stacked on each other. He's going through capes, like just. Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. Ah, here we go. And he lays it out in front of you, and you can see it. It's almost as if it's a metal, but it's still cloth. This is what I call. This is actually something I made myself. I call it the cloak of protection. Pretty much, what it does is that it is like as if a sword were going to stab you. You're wearing the cloth, but it stops it. As if it's sword proof or arrow proof, if you will.
That kind of sounds like armor, but.
Sounds like bulletproof vest.
Right, okay. So how much is this?
This is a special item.
Of course.
It'd be about 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold.
You can do it.
And how much armor protection does this give me?
Well, looking at yours, it'd probably give you above game an extra 2 AC.
For 1,000?
I mean, I gotta limit you on
13 AC.
Yeah, I mean there ain't much I can give you in that regard because your class is not meant to be takes a hit unless you use your spells and such.
All right. Let me see if I can make a deal here. I'm also looking for another spell that could be useful to me.
Okay, what you looking for, lad?
And I am looking for. Sorry. Uh. Uh. It's a spell that gives me armor class. Mage armor.
I was gonna say mage armor.
Yes.
So I believe mage armor has a maximum AC that it brings you up to, from what I remember.
The target's base AC
Mm-hmm.
becomes 13 plus its dexterity modifier.
Right. So that would only.
That would be 14 for me.
Okay.
And then if I cast this and with the cloak, then it would be 16, correct?
Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, I would say that'd be fair.
Right. So if you have a scroll for mage armor and you got this cloak, I'll take them both for 1400.
I do believe that mage armor is a concentration spell.
It is not.
It is not really. I'm kind of surprised about that. But it lasts what?
8 hours.
8 hours? No, that is. You just pop that in the morning, you'll be all right the whole day. All right. Well, he. Let me see if about that mage armor. And he goes into his back.
It's a first level spell, so.
Well, funny enough, normally most people that come in here are looking for a little more serious items when it comes to those kinds of spells. It'll take me a day or two to write it up. For that, and the cloak, I would say 1500. Just because it's going to take me time to write the spell on screen.
1500 if you throw in the leather it takes to cast.
You see I'm doing more math. All right. I think that's fair.
And I offer my hand out to him.
Okay, you're not dabbing up? All right.
Nope.
All right, 1500 and gives you the cloak. Like I said, give me a day or two and I'll have that ready for you.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
No problem. Come back anytime.
I will.
All right.
That other guy down the road, he tried to charge me $1,000 for that fireball spell.
Oh, are you talking about the Dragonborn?
No, not the Dragonborn.
Oh.
It was some other guy, like a stall.
Oh, listen, lad. I'm probably one of the most honest sellers here. A lot of those guys in the stalls are in and out, if you know what I mean. They're here to make a quick buck and leave.
Right.
But they do have more rare artifacts, so, it makes sense. They can't really stay here long. And they're pretty much charging for the danger itself of just being in the city. But thankfully, I'm under the protection of the council, so I'm alright. But anyways, enough about me. You have yourself a lovely day.
You too.
Alright, so you leave. Alright, Val, what are you doing?
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you. You done muted yourself. You played yourself, kid. She's
Just thinking.
She's thinking. Lena is thinking.
She was writing hella story stuff over there a minute ago.
Just
Yeah. I didn't fill in my notes yesterday, so or not yesterday, the last time. So I needed to.
Wow. I say
to
if you
do
need a
that.
minute, I'll cut to Lazy real quick.
Yeah, go ahead and let me think about stuff.
All right,
So-
Lazy, what are you doing? What is Otis up to?
I am at the bar.
You're at the bar. Okay.
At the bar.
back to Dugan. Top of the.
So am I.
All right. What do you got?
I think
Are you ready?
I can sell some stuff.
Yeah, I'm just at the bar right now, hanging out with Otis while I'm waiting for everybody to be done.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll go to Lena. Lena, you said you got some stuff to sell.
Yeah, just like things that we've randomly picked up along the way,
Okay.
like early stuff.
Okay. Yeah. You can trying to think of how to a quick way to do this. You said what is it basically like swords and
I have,
other shit?
so I did an investigation check and got 2 +1 daggers, and so
Okay.
the 2 just basic daggers that I had, I no longer need and can sell.
Okay.
And I think there was also a short sword.
Mm-hmm.
I have it in my inventory. It must have been something that that we had like searched something and I just
Right. You
found
just
it.
happen to pick it up.
Yeah, it's not, none of these are like +1, just plain regular daggers and
Basic
a short
stuff.
sword.
Okay. So for the 2 daggers and the short sword, you probably get about 250 gold for all of it together.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to think, would anybody be selling potions, like healing potions?
Yeah. There's you could talk to the dwarf. There's also merchant stalls you could go to as well. There's a plethora of merchants that are selling health potions.
Okay, I'll go ahead. I would like to purchase some bolts for my light crossbow,
Okay.
and a few of the better, not like the basic, but the better health
Okay, so
potions.
you got the basic, you got the advanced, and you got the supreme. Or it should be in D&D Beyond. We're going based off of those health
Yeah.
potions. So for the bolts itself, how many are you trying to get? You trying to get like a dozen?
Maybe like 20.
20? All right, that'll run you about 50 gold.
Okay.
Altogether. And then the little bit more advanced potions, they'll run you about 50 gold a piece. Or no, sorry, not 50 gold. Almost gave you a deal. About 75 gold a piece.
Okay. You said those are like the best ones or like the kind of like middle of the road?
They're the middle ground.
Okay, let's get 3 of those. That's 75 times 3.
That is 225.
Okay.
Quick math.
And then
Quick math. I'm on that.
so I'll add that.
And
I'll have
then
to
50
look up.
gold for the bolts. That's 275 total right now.
Yeah. So let me subtract that from my inventory and then add the stuff. I will just look up what dice I need to roll for that potion.
I believe you can add it into your inventory, and it tells you the dice rolls in the description if you just click on it.
Potion.
Yeah, what he said.
This is why I'm the DM. I know D&D Beyond.
What are they called? I did potion of healing, but it just did like the very basic like 2d4 plus 2.
Give me 1 second. I gotta pull up my D&D Beyond account. Inventory.
Oh, the potion of healing greater, probably.
Yes, there you go. That's what it is.
Potion of healing greater.
It's in like parentheses, greater.
Okay.
Yeah, they call
And
it,
there's superior and supreme.
yeah.
I think is there a supreme one? There is, yeah.
Yes, there is a supreme one. That'll be 44
plus 4.
plus 4.
Cool, so I can add
And then plus your constitution modifier as well on top of that.
Okay, I'll have to write that as a note because I will.
Oh, so I have this cloak, right?
Yes.
That adds +2 to my AC.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, my sinuses are killing me. I can tell a storm's coming in because, oh
So my AC is now 13.
yes,
Cloak.
a protection.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Protection.
Is mission failed? Oh, you silly dog. You
At least I did one that
Doesn't
you wouldn't have to worry about YouTube.
And I'm putting
That's
this
fine.
cloak under my already robes. Like my robes are going on top of it, cloak's going under.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's not really necessarily like a
Mm.
cloak. It's more like a snuggie, if you will.
Right.
If you want to call it that. All right. Is that it, Val?
I
Uh-oh.
just thought of something funny.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Is there anyone that would be able to enchant a weapon to
Mhm.
look exactly like one, as long as like the same like relative size and shape? Can I have someone enchant a weapon to look exactly like one I'd seen before?
I think I know where you're going with this. Yeah, you would say there's probably a couple that
Okay.
that you would think would have the skill and the means to be able to do it.
You're an ass.
You would especially think of the dwarf who's set up
Okay.
shop here.
Okay.
Transmutation, I believe is what that's called.
Okay. Interesting. So my thoughts on this above game would be it would be of course hilarious to do this to Durnavir and steal his staff.
Right.
So-
However,
we kind of all knew what you were
I-
doing.
However, I don't think that would work in my favor because it's a magical staff. So it wouldn't do the same things that staff does. So
Not only that, but I don't think my staff would be attuned to you.
well, it wouldn't be for me to use it.
Right.
Because I can't do any magic anyways. Well, I
And my
can,
character
not, like-
pretty much sleeps with the staff, so.
God, weirdo.
Yeah.
So my follow-up to this is more for my own self-benefit.
Right.
Would I have seen the +3 dagger that Otis picked up?
Hmm.
I know he's used it in one fight, but I don't know if I would have gotten a good look.
I'll say if you are saying that you have seen it in a fight, like just in a fight, in that regard,
Yeah.
you have seen it at least once. I would say you would know.
You better make
that-
a roll for something.
I'm gonna make a roll. You would know just off the base of looking at it that it is a enchanted dagger, but you wouldn't know the significance or if it was a +1, +2, or +3 kind of thing.
Yeah. No, I'm talking. So okay, my plan. This is all
Mhm.
above game.
Right.
Would be to pull a switcheroo where I take a just regular
Mhm.
dagger, whatever, and have someone enchant it to look exactly like the special one that of course I
Right.
don't know is special, but he picked it
Right.
up and it looks nice.
It looks
And then
nice,
I
and
just
you saw something
just-
shiny.
conveniently switch it because it's not magical per se. So it's not like there's
Yeah,
just
but I have a
spells
stronger cannon. I'll be able to tell.
He has a very strong arcana. I believe a bloodhanger.
but it's not a magical weapon is what I'm saying.
It is.
You're gonna enchant it, make it look like it. So yours would be enchanted.
Yes, okay, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant the original, like the original. Okay.
And I'll kill you. I'll find out.
Yeah.
It was just a thought I had.
Lazia said 10 words, and 3 of those were "I'll kill you."
I will kill you.
Oh, I'm gonna kill everybody that tries to steal something from me.
Dude,
And I know
that's what
you're
I'm
not-
saying.
Alright.
Says the guy that stole the dragon artifact from his castle.
That's not. You don't even know that.
First episode. I
We're
do.
talking about
I know
it.
that.
Do
No one
you
else
know?
does.
Yeah.
Or well, yeah, I did. I did tell Otis.
Yeah. There was a very strong finger pointed at a certain
I guess
somebody,
that makes sense.
but nobody could prove it. So that's
There's-
why you got
but
away
there's-
with it.
Is there really like a passive arcana where you would just be able to sense that something
I believe hunters.
I believe you would have to.
I believe. Hold on. Let me
like
do.
I
It's
would
not. There's no like
figure
passive arcana, but there's like insight kind of. I don't know if that would
mean,
like do it.
So investigation is your passive investigation goes off int, which is what Arcana goes off of. So I imagine if there was any kind of passive, it would kind of go off of that.
because I could totally get like if like maybe he noticed that this sword isn't doing or the dagger isn't doing the damage that he thought it would, and then upon like further investigation, like oh I'm gonna do an arcana check or whatever and like
Right.
see like oh this is a fake. But
So okay, let me see.
It would also be different if I didn't use this. But that's one of my weapons now.
yeah.
I would say. I don't think blood hunters have a dedicated like sixth sense that they would know that this magical item's different. However, you would notice that your weapon's not doing as much damage as you thought it was.
Right.
So if
I
just
will
saying if this is above game.
This is also something I didn't think about too, is it doesn't matter if I've seen it. I can't do the transmutation. The dwarf would have to see it. Like he
Exactly.
can't just take my memory. So that makes it stickier as well.
Yes. So the only way I would say, and I was gonna say that as well when you got to that point, that for you to be able to do that spell or to make the dwarf or whoever you get to make it work, you would have to steal the knife or the dagger first, bring it to him, and however much time you have, get it back to Otis.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll just keep that note in my head.
Fair enough.
You could have Durnavir cast it.
He's like, Durnavir knows that spell.
I
don't.
don't think Lena is gonna try to give Durnavir any more dirt. And he has already proven to be loose-lipped. I don't think she trusts him with any secrets.
I would agree with
All right.
that one. All right. So, are
Yeah.
you?
I just sell the stuff and come back to the tavern. I just stay with the group pretty much.
Yeah. Go ahead and add 200 and.
It's all gone now because I got 200 from
Right.
selling all the stuff, and then it was 275
Right.
to
Okay.
buy. So yeah, I'm down the 75.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Do you guys all go back to the tavern? The ones that went shopping.
No.
Okay.
I'd have to go talk to some people in the keep.
Oh, that is correct. All right. Do you want to go get anybody, or are you just?
Yeah, if these other people would like to come with me, they
other people?
they can.
If these other people
that I travel with, these peons.
If Lena owed it, yes, I'd like to come in. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, there's some people trying to come. Wait, I have. God damn it!
I am trying to come actually.
You alright?
All right. There were some people who were supposed to meet me, here in Lover's Watch. However, they were supposed to be here already, and they're not. So I have to go to the keep and see if they were spotted or anything like that. And I want to know if you guys would like to come with me or anything like that.
I'd come with you any day, darling.
We're not there yet.
No, that's just me.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta make sure like my house isn't gonna blow down or something.
I'd be fine. I'm playing with.
I would like to. I don't know how long of a journey it would be or what kind of process it would be, but I would like to look into. Since I'm a druid, I'm going to care about what's messing with the wolves' environment and stuff. I do want to go check that out and figure out who the orcs belong to, if it's Petito's guys or not. And I would, of course, hopefully enlist Otis to come with me and check it out.
Okay. Otis, would you want to do that?
Yep.
All right. Lena,
We
what do
we
you?
still can't hear a word you've been saying this whole time.
Stop muting yourself, girl. You wrecking
I
yourself.
can't stand the echo. I can hear myself when we're
Yeah.
bouncing back. I will probably go with Durnavir because Captain Barbaron being like a seafaring guy, I would assume maybe perhaps knows what's been going on back home.
Okay.
Like how just the general like how things have been.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least she would have questions about it and hope that he would know. So I will
Alright.
go with him to ask him questions.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and do Dugan and Otis first. Give them something to do because they've been waiting. So yeah, how you guys wanting to start this off?
Well, we're gonna be sitting there drinking and stuff. I'm just gonna tell him,
Yep.
be like, man, Otis, while I was out in the woods and I was in a wolf shape, I helped like a pack of wolves with an alpha find the bodies that we left in that keep for them to eat because there have been some disturbing things going on
Mm-hmm.
in their environment. There have been greenskins, according to them, two-leg greenskins, which I can only assume are orcs, that are causing a ruckus in their environment, which is relatively close. I was interested if you would like to go and check it out with me.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Baller, then.
Man, a few words.
I
Would
guess
make such an impact.
I'll lean over to Lena. Were you in the room or did you already leave? I'll be like, all right, Lena, we're gonna head out. We're gonna go check out and see. Of course, we're not going to intentionally start any fights, but we're going to go out and check what's going on with the greenskins. Maybe it might give us a lead on our next stop when it comes to Otis's revenge with Petito.
Okay. It's back where we were before, right? Where we made that camp.
Pretty much, it's pretty close to where we were. Yeah.
Okay. So then, if me and Durnavir get done with this, Aaron will probably come to meet you. I know the general area of where you're talking.
Yeah, it's gonna take you about 2 days to get back to where you are, because when you guys left the mountain area, it was about half a day's worth of travel.
Okay.
Before you stop to rest for the night, so it's gonna
Damn,
take
you can't wait like 30 minutes for us to ask some questions.
I'm just trying to like double the work we're doing here. You know, we're just in here drinking in a pub.
Split up the party for 2+ days.
It's gonna take you guys 30 minutes. Y'all catch up on the road.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
Are you telling us where you're going?
That's what.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
I
course.
just
That's what
that's
we're
what
doing.
he was
Okay.
doing.
yeah. I wanted to make sure that it was somewhere that I was like familiar with. That way we could try to come back and find
Yeah,
you guys.
you would know the general area pretty
Okay.
much. I mean,
Wait, but if what if my people are out there in trouble or something?
If we come across them, then we'll let you know whenever you either catch up or so. Or, I mean, if we come across them, we'll have something to like come back and bring to you. But if we don't, we're just checking up to see what's going on with the
yeah,
greenskins.
the dragon arc.
For all we know, the orcs might be in relation to what's going on with your people. All we're doing right now is more of a reconnaissance type thing. We're not going to like start a whole ass fight. Unless Otis gets a little blood raged for seeing someone that looks like Petito.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, what
let's
I'm
go
saying is
now.
if my people are in trouble right now, and you guys are way out there,
Better double time it on the road, I guess. Come grab us.
Better
right?
be dashing like a motherfucker. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oof. Hurt. All right. So I guess we're just gonna go ahead and do Durnavir and Lena in heading to the keep because you guys are just walking.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys get to the keep. The guards let you in. They already know your faces. You get to the top of the keep, and thankfully the triarchy is in today. You guys enter the room, and you see the 4 council members sitting in front of you. And Lady Severin pipes up. Ah, Narvinia, good to see you. Back for seconds?
Sorry,
This
I just for a second. Was it obvious to everyone? I don't know if I remember correctly, but we all knew that you were intentionally like sleeping with her the first time, right?
So no.
Was that common knowledge
only-
amongst the group?
I think so because I slept in the castle that night.
Okay, so the only person that definitively knows would be Otis because he was the only one with him at that time. Because him and
I do remember
Right,
that.
yes.
I do
Derver
remember
went
that.
back.
Okay. So I don't have any context for this conversation.
No.
Okay. Okay. This is just for my own, you know.
Yep, all good. Back for seconds, I see.
I look at her. Strictly business this time, but I wouldn't mind sleeping in the castle more often.
Oh, well, I might have to arrange you a bed next to mine. Well, so what can I do for you, darling?
I had some friends that were supposed to be coming into town today, the past few days. They should have been here by now. They're dragonborns like me, ornate robes. Probably like 3, 4, 5 of them maybe. And I want to know if you guys knew anything about them because they're not here yet.
I see. Well, as you know, information costs. But
So you do know something.
However, that would be only if I had the information for you.
Right.
I'm afraid I do not. And she looks around the room. You see the Goliath pipe up. Sorry, lad, nothing. Lady Ortesia, she goes, not in this world do I have that information that you require.
What about in another world?
Those are for the gods to decide. And Barbaron, well, I'm afraid my information relies to the seas. I'm not, unless they came by boat, I do not know. And Lady
Right.
Severin looks back at you. Well, I'm afraid we have no information for you.
Can I do an insight check on her?
Yeah. 1 second, I gotta pull up her character sheet.
I got a 12.
Okay, 1 second.
Which is also my passive insight, so.
Right. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Firm. She is blank face telling you the truth.
Okay.
From what you can tell.
Okay. All right. And I look at Lena. Do you have anything you need to do here?
Can't hear you.
Yes. I'll look at Captain Barbaron. Are you familiar? Sorry. Where did I put it? Are you familiar at all in your travels of the sea with the Ember Isles?
Oh, yes. Yes, I've traveled there quite frequently. I'm there at least once a year, I'd say. Why? Why do you ask?
It's home, and I just haven't been in a while. I didn't know if you had been in that region recently. I just like to know how things fare over that way.
Well, because it's your home, I will tell you that it is in a somewhat sorry state. Don't know exactly all the details, I'm afraid, but it seems one of the rulers over there has, or one of the more influential people has stricken with an illness of some kind, and his daughter now rules in his stead, and she's kind of let The place got into disarray.
That is unfortunate. Well, if you hear any more details, then send them my way.
Of course. Is
I'll
there
look at Narvinia. I'm ready to go if you are.
I am ready to go, but I am not satisfied with what we've discovered.
Well, maybe the others will have more information.
I hope
Or maybe
so.
we'll find something on the way.
And we head out, I guess.
It does not take you long. Pretty much Otis and Dugan were kind of half-ass walking. We'll just say for the context.
Bitch ass.
Yeah, you guys.
I was full kilter. Full kilter. Straight. I was like, listen, bro, I didn't know you can turn into a wolf. Let's turn into wolf buddies together and go full fucking
my God.
brotherly moment.
So,
Love,
like,
run together, dude. Let's go.
Regular sized people can't keep up. How do you think Lena can keep up?
Lena better get them legs moving.
But yeah, you guys do eventually catch up. Once again, you guys go through, keep traveling throughout the day. You guys don't really encounter much. A few passerbys, just travelers heading to and from other cities and villages and whatnot. And you finally get to a point where you have to camp for the night and get some sleep. Do you guys do anything before you rest?
Well, during the rest, I'd like to learn my my spell.
Okay.
Or like after the rest, or however that works.
Yep. Yeah, you would do it during your rest. However, I'll say it's a short rest because you are having to take the time to sit there and learn it.
Okay, so for me, it's a short rest.
Yes.
Okay.
What about the rest of you? What are you all doing?
Fucking. I'm just kidding. Shit. I mean, so it's nighttime now?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or it's morning time now?
It is nighttime.
Nighttime.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are
and
about to go to bed.
We're still about a days away.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, then I'll just guess play with the owlbear.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a nature check for him.
I was looking at the wrong thing for a nature check.
This motherfucker. We've been playing D&D for like almost 2 years now, and you don't even know how to look for a nature check. What are you doing?
It's a 17.
A 17, and yeah, he plays along. For obviously, the rest of you can't hear this, but pretty much Owlbear's laughing, giggling, having a good time. He is still just a baby, so this is funny and entertaining for him, for you to play with him and other things.
Nice.
All right. What about the rest of you guys? Just sleeping? What are you doing?
I can't get any more of my book read, can I?
No.
Not only that, but you also didn't say how much of my book I've read, so.
Oh, did I not?
Or if I learned anything. Yeah, you said last time that I could read the book, but you didn't say like how much or if I got anything or.
Oh, my bad. Remind. Let's see. Say. Well, I won't give you a percentage, but you start the book and you start combing through a couple of the pages just to get into it a little bit. But I will say for tonight itself, you would not be able to really get into it because you would be so tired after traveling all day to be able to do the scroll as well as read the book.
Okay.
Yep. Lena, did you want to do anything?
Trying to think. There's a few things I can do. I'm just not sure if now's a good time.
It's up to you.
Can I wait till everyone's asleep? Or I don't even necessarily have to wait till everyone's asleep, but I'll climb up a tree like I usually do to like sleep up in the branches and
Right.
try to sketch Otis's dagger by memory.
Okay. So this is gonna be a bit of another two roll. So I'm gonna ask you to roll a history check because we're only going based off this the one time you've seen it, and then we're gonna do a performance check just to
Okay.
see if you can actually do this good, in a sense.
E. History check is a 9.
Okay.
And
So with a
performance
9, you're gonna
is
get
even
disadvantage.
lower.
You're gonna
A
get
10.
a 10. Okay, so yeah, no, pretty much. Even if you had lines, it would not have helped you draw this picture. It looks as if you gave a bunch of Sharpies to 3 toddlers and told them to have at it, almost.
It's the pause, you know. There's a
Yeah,
fucking pain in the ass to try to grip any kind of writing utensil.
yeah. I mean, it's just hard. It keeps slipping out of your paws and all that, so it doesn't seem to work too well.
I'll get frustrated and put it up and
Okay.
with it.
Otis, are you doing anything? Lazy.
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right, go to sleep. All right, Biscuit, do me a favor. Roll me a d20.
Oh, let me roll it on here so everyone can see it. Oh, I would have preferred my roll.
You get a 6.
You got
I got a
6.
15 on my actual dice though.
Okay. All right. So, tell me, guys, who, in terms of order, who would have the watch?
Since Dernavir's learning, he would have first
So
watch,
I
right?
would have first watch since I'm learning my fireball. I feel like.
Okay, who would
I
have?
can take second watch since I was up trying to recreate the dagger
Okay.
in my sketchbook.
All righty. Who would have third and who would have fourth?
I'll have third.
Third, fourth. Okay. All right.
Again, I
Second.
only need 4 hours of sleep, so I can technically be up
You can.
for the last 2 watches. So I'll just stay
Right.
up with Otis.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so 2. That would be Lena, correct?
Yes.
All right, Lena, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Damn, I'm roll mode today. Only a
5.
5.
So as you're sitting up in the tree, you know, kind of watching over, looking at the sunset, thinking about, the plans for the future, and it kind of takes over uh, your watch, and you kind of half fall asleep at the same time as well, and then suddenly you feel a piece of metal against your throat, and you hear a low growl as you finally see what looks to be a kobold that climbed up the tree and has got a knife to your neck. And he looks at you menacingly, saliva dripping down his jaw, teeth just growling at you. Give me your gold. It's a 1.
Can I cast a spell or no?
Depends. What kind of spell are you trying to cast?
My options would be either Charm Person, but I am more inclined to use Thunder Wave.
Damn.
to knock, even if it knocks me off as well, to like
Right.
knock him off the tree, as well as the loud noise
Okay.
would wake up the rest of the party.
Okay. Yeah. I'll say go ahead and roll me a stealth check with disadvantage because he's right on top of you pretty much, so
Of
it's gonna be
course.
hard to
Yeah, it is
hide this.
it is a verbal and somatic, so
Right.
it would
Hand
be kinda
movements
obvious.
and you have to
Yikes.
speak it.
13.
13, and that one's a better one, 21. So 13 is my low roll.
13. All right. You start to make the spell, and I think it's a verbal one, Thunder Wave. As you do, he for a second he doesn't see it, but then he quickly catches on, and he's like, "Ah, shit," and he goes to take the blade, but you just manage to get the spell off as you just the rest of you guys hear as like a freaking almost EMP like wave encompasses the camp, and you see not only you see Lena falling back into the center of the camp, you also see the kobold fall behind the tree as well.
It's
And
if you make a constitution save, it's a 2d8 thunder damage, but on a save it'd be half as much.
okay, so what's the save again? A Constitution?
14, yes, constitution 14.
Okay. All right, he fails.
It is 10.
10. Okay, so pretty
10
much
thunder damage.
take back what I said. When you cast that that wave, pretty much the kobold in front of you just blows up
Oh god.
in front of you. Just completely explodes into bits and pieces. You are still knocked back just because of how close you guys were, but
Right.
all you guys see is bits and pieces like explode over all the camp and land on you and shit. You see Lena at the base of the tree, knocked over prone. And you guys hear in the surrounding you guys, they got him! Get him, boys! And you guys see now 4 kobolds running out of the forest surrounding you guys. Roll initiative. Oh,
10.
Snowballs.
all right. 10 for Durnavir.
I got a 5 for Dugan.
5 for Dugan. What do we got for Lena?
21.
10.
Oh, 10. Okay. And
Lena, would you like to go first or should I go first? 'Cause you got 10, right?
I'm knocked prone, so
Right. So I guess
You
I
can
go
You
go
would
first.
go
first.
first, yeah.
Yes.
Let Otis say his roll now.
Otis, what'd you get?
21.
21. All right, right to the top.
All right, bro. You better take out all 4 of these
Alright.
bitches.
All right, so
With my dagger.
yeah, Otis, you're up. Go for it. I said go for it.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Gonna
Mm-hmm.
use my transformation
All right.
for my bonus action.
He says, I showed this to the group now, and now I'm going to use it at every opportunity I can. All right, yeah, you transform. You see his body start changing shape and growing even more, and suddenly there is pretty much a werewolf standing in front of you, teeth gnarling as well, more than the kobolds were doing to you, Lena. All right.
So I don't know. Yeah, hybrid is bonus action.
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna attack to the first person that's near me.
All right, go for it.
12.
Just hits.
Oh shit. 13.
Dead. You pretty much run up and just claw it right across the neck and pretty much rip its throat out, dead
So-
instantly.
As your werewolf, you still use your dagger?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a little weird.
It is.
Yeah.
I saw that too, and I was like, oh, okay.
He doesn't turn into a full war. He's just like
Right.
more
You said
human.
hybrid. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a hybrid. All right.
Well, I have another attack. Yeah.
Damn, you have 64 health. Jesus. 27.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Let's
You get double my health, so.
definitely helps. Or hits.
12 points of damage.
Once again, you pretty much take your claws and just rip right into the face and drag it to the ground. You see its face kind of like separate, his jaws hanging off, just dead. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. I don't know. You can tell these kobolds didn't really check you guys out before running in and trying to rob you. You would know kobolds aren't very strong as is, but the fact that they attacked a party of your caliber, you know they did not prepare for this at all. Lazy, is that your full turn?
Yep.
All right. We're gonna go to Durnavir. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Durnavir.
Yes.
False.
So no. I'm gonna do something much worse.
much
How?
worse?
So these guys were like surrounding the camp, right?
Yes.
So how far are the two away from each other?
How far? Oh,
Because
the two?
there's two more.
Yeah. They would. We'll say they're right across from each other. So one's on one side of the camp, the other one's on the other.
Okay. So how far away would that be?
How far
50
away?
feet?
We'll say 10,000 feet, just so you don't.
10,000. Okay. Well, that's
We'll say 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at one.
Mhm.
We're in like the middle of the woods, right?
Yeah. This is middle of the woods. They just happen to come upon you guys.
I'm going to use my staff and cast Fireball at him.
At which one? Just one of them?
What?
Bro,
Just one of them.
Okay.
So hold on. How far are they from us?
So from
We need to know that
So it
more
would
than we
be
need to know how
15.
far they're
It would be
from
15
us.
feet, right? Basically.
Yes. So okay, I'm gonna roll a d4, and 2 of you are gonna be in range.
Okay.
1 being Dugan, 2 being Otis, 3 being Lena, and of course you're probably not gonna put yourself in range. So 4 would be Dugan again. All right. And I'm gonna roll.
Oh, Lee should be leaning again since he's knocked prone. I'm just being fair, but I actually didn't mean that. Like as
Let us
Uh-huh.
make a dex roll to try to dodge it at least. Jesus.
there is a dex roll that you have to do.
There is a dex roll, so it
Oh.
would be Otis. Otis is in range. All right.
I'm gonna attack his ass once if it hits me. So just let you know.
Fair enough. All right.
Bro's
so-
already thinking about retaliating.
So yeah, Otis is within range. So it seems like the one he just killed was within 15 feet of the other one. It's like they did a pretty much a perfect, whatever you want to call it, pincer attack, if you will, around you guys. And go ahead and roll to hit.
It's not a 2-hit. It's a dexterity saving throw. You have to make
Oh,
a
yeah,
13
that's
dex
Right,
save.
Yeah, I knew that. I was just testing.
And you take half as much damage if you pass.
Right.
Motherfucker.
So wait,
I
Dugan, you're
failed.
getting hit?
What
I thought it was just Otis.
It was
Oh, is it just Otis? Oh,
Just
my bad.
Otis. He passed.
21
Okay, so you guys take half damage.
All right.
that damage.
Let's
I'm
see.
gonna attack you.
And
Yes, no.
damage, this dice is being weird. I'm waiting for it to go all the way down. 26 damage in half is 13. And it explodes in a 20-foot radius centered on the point that I choose. All flammable objects within range that are not being worn light on fire.
Right.
And that's about it.
Okay.
And it
So-
spreads around corners and things like that.
Right. So pretty much, you Hadouken this kobold into the next realm. It explodes. There's nothing left. The heat and the intensity, pretty much. It didn't even hit him before it was already melting his skin because it was so hot, and the explosion just covers the camp. That portion of the camp, as well as some of the foliage beyond, and Otis, you are knocked to the side from the impact of the radius of the explosion. So yeah, now the parts of the forest are on fire. Some of your camp supplies have been burned as well because of this as well. Just letting you know. All right. Is that your turn?
That would that would be my turn, yes.
All right.
You better run.
All right, Lena, you're up. Are you just getting up from?
Literally, I'm just up.
All right.
Is that all I can do? Is just stand?
So I believe we did change this rule when we talked about the rule change and whatnot. I don't know if we wrote it down. You remember? I believe we said we are gonna just do half. It takes half your movement to get up, kind of like a Baldur's Gate kind of thing.
I was under the impression it was full movement, but
Okay, so I just can't move from my spot.
Yeah. Okay. We'll say that. We'll say it takes your full movement just to get up, but you can still do an action.
Sure, I like that.
actually I might have that written down.
I thought we talked about it. If not, we can go ahead and write it down.
I'll shoot the other guy with my crossbow.
I say there's one guy left, and you can see the fear in his face.
There's
he's-
no fucking way I just rolled a 1. I am rolling so
And now-
goddamn badly.
So,
Wait, no, that said 7. It says 7 plus 6. I don't know why.
Yeah, why'd you think it was a 1? Jesus.
It looks like a 1 on there.
I was about to say, this chick just rolled a 1 and she has a plus 12 to hit.
Plus 12.
Is that what you're
You're
saying?
level 6. How do you have a basic crossbow?
I did not write
it's
it
a
down.
7. I thought it was a 1. I was like,
Okay,
Jesus
well,
Christ.
13 hits.
All right.
Any damage will kill this bitch.
Yeah.
No, except for that.
Lord.
Except for that.
So yeah, you.
Hold on. I'm not done yet.
She's not done yet. What else are you doing? What?
Come on. You gotta find that
Within
one more
5
damage somewhere.
feet, incapacitated.
She's trying to find that one damage.
Well, I'm trying to figure out my sneak attack rules because I'm not within the 5 feet range
Right. You're also
that
not
I usually.
stealthed. They're fully aware you're there, or he's fully aware. that you're
No.
there.
Yeah.
We also don't have a party member next to him.
That is true as well.
I know, but I usually don't need.
I think you need advantage, is what it is.
And if you're within 5 feet, you don't need advantage, but you're not within 5 feet.
Right.
I can do 1d6 with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. The attack must right. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target's within 5 feet. If that enemy isn't incapacitated, and
Yeah.
you don't have disadvantage on the attack. Okay,
Yeah,
so I don't think there's anything I can do.
All right.
So my 4 little damage.
4 little damage. All right. You pretty much take your little crossbow.
Ooh. Sorry, I lied.
We were this close, guys.
My feet.
We were
Piercer.
this close.
Wait! Piercer, reroll damage once per turn. When you hit a creature with an attack that does piercing damage, you can reroll the damage dice, but I must use a new roll.
Okay.
So you're gonna try one more roll for the last 2?
She rolls a 1.
Barely.
Okay, so pretty much you take your little crossbow and you just pew real quick, and for a minute it looks like it drops as if like the string behind the crossbow hasn't been like oiled or anything, in the last like day or so, and it's just kind of not as strong. And the arrow droops pretty quickly, but suddenly you see the kobold like go to jump out of the way of this crossbow bolt, but it accidentally hits a branch and falls to its feet, and the bolt just goes right into the top of his head, just right through. And that is all of them.
Nice.
I'm gonna cast Freedom of Waves on the fucking forest fire he just started
Yeah, it is
to put it out.
I'm gonna attack what's his name?
I'm gonna go ahead and attack Durnavir.
So he's 15 feet away from me, right?
I'll heal you, Otis. Don't worry.
I'm going to the bathroom, but I'll be listening.
I'm gonna
I'll
go
be
to the
listening.
bathroom, but I'm gonna watch from the toilet.
Come
gonna
back
do-
and there's
I'm gonna
only one
do
of us
blood.
left.
Blood curse of binding on him first. So he has to
Counterspell.
on a curse.
That's a spell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's,
No.
I think is it now? So?
What is
On a
it?
spell. I
Is it
can't
like an
cast spells.
ability that you can do, or?
Yep. A
Okay.
bonus action. You have to do a saving throw of DC 14, and if you fail, you can't move.
Saving throw. What saving throw?
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving
14.
throw. I'm using my 13 plus my 1 to strength. I get a 14.
Player, how does that work? He has to pass a DC of 14.
And that's 14.
That's 14. So okay, we wrote this down in the rule somewhere later.
Oh, I do have that rule.
Yes, we wrote this down.
I just looked at the
Player
rules.
versus player. We were supposed to take it as is, right? Player versus player.
Yeah, I think that's what we decided on. If it's player versus player, it's as is. There is no
I'm looking.
player advantage.
PvP, no player advantage. AC roll to hit equal attacker wins, but that's not AC. That's a saving throw. Which I feel like if the saving throw DC is 14, then a 14 would still pass, right? Because 14 is passing.
He does have a point.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, I you know what? I'll give it to you, Dark Shadow. That does make sense. It is a saving throw, and the DC was 14. So yep, he manages to pass his saving throw.
Oh, then I'm gonna attack him on 30 feet.
Val says she objects.
Val says she objects.
I mean, it makes sense. A saving throw of 14. It is not the exact same as AC. It is not. AC and saving
I got a
throw is
feeling
not
we're
the
have a
same.
conversation about this after the end of the session.
It is not.
I'm
Look
down
it
with
up.
whatever.
Look it up and prove me wrong.
I'm gonna say
It's hold on. Let me look it up for
It
you.
says
Hold on.
succeed a DC of 14.
Is saving throw and AC the same thing?
It's not the same thing. I can tell you that right.
So it says it must succeed a strength saving throw of 14.
Right.
So
That's
succeeding, is that passing?
yes, that means passing. And
Okay, so if it's right on it, that's technically not passing.
no, that is passing.
Right, because you need to get a 14 to pass.
Yeah, 14 is a pass, is what it's
All right,
saying.
try to attack him. If he runs, I'm gonna chase him. So
okay, yeah, go for it.
I can't move. I mean, are we still like in
Oh, no,
initiative?
no,
Yeah, we're still going based off the initiative rolls,
Okay.
and it's Otis next.
that was the wrong roll. Don't use that one.
Okay, yep, that's fine.
29.
That's
Jesus.
12.
12 damage. Okay.
Damage to you.
I'm attacking
I mean,
again.
that's even. That's even.
Oh, I got 2 actions.
It's literally even.
19,
19.
That hits.
14.
Okay.
All right. Well, technically, it is Durnavir's turn.
I mean, 26 matches the full fireball roll. If it
So,
makes any sense.
Is he clearly still trying to attack me?
Okay, roll me a perception check, or sorry, investigation.
Okay. Not 20, 22.
All right, Lazy, are you actively still trying to fight him?
No.
No. So yeah, you look at him and he got his 2 swings in.
He's done.
Yeah, he's done.
Now, Lazy, if you attack me after this, that's like fucked up.
I'm not gonna attack you.
Okay.
I wouldn't allow it. But also, yeah. So yeah, he's done. He's like, I've made my feelings known, and he is done attacking you.
All right.
I will heal them both.
I would like to, just back off.
While they're doing this, I loot all the bodies.
And kind of keep him at like staff range,
Yeah,
like
go
kind
ahead
of like
and roll
point
an
my staff at
investigation
him.
check, Val. Yep. You guys kind of back away. Just 12. You find
Ass rolls.
Yeah,
Ass rolls tonight.
I'll cast Healing Spirit to heal them too.
yeah. You don't find much value. You find a dagger, not just a regular dagger, and then you also find about 50 pieces of gold.
I will say, as my character, I won't trust anybody besides Dugan.
Right.
I haven't done anything to not to trust me.
We caught you stealing money. That's how we first ran into you.
Yep.
That's pretty shady. You
You
can't
did
argue
not-
that.
You did not
You
catch
can't
me.
argue that.
Okay, first of
You're
all,
running from the security, and you dropped a bunch of money that we helped you pick up.
proved nothing.
And it also proved nothing because I had nothing on me when they went to search me. But they still know that I stole the stuff from the place.
Well, no, they have a
Well,
strong
I passed on the
suspicion.
roll to know.
Yeah, he passed on the roll to know, but Dugan does know you took it, but the rest of the party just has a very strong suspicion.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
like I knew you
trust
took it. I
Dugan.
just don't know what you did with it. I have
Right.
no proof.
Right. That is pretty much the same thing with Lena. There's a pretty good, like, pretty much it painted a picture right in front of you. But they have no idea. They didn't see her take it, so therefore they have no proof. But yeah, you've managed to find 50 gold pieces.
Give me a reason, Lena. Give me a reason.
I mean, she did have a mask
Also
of many
wanna
faces
say
on.
that I did not profit off of that encounter at all. I'm pretty sure it wasn't like, Lena, you have like 200 gold. No, it was just a random like, oh, this is how this
You
character
did
is
start with
already-
extra gold, didn't you?
Mm-mm. No, I
No, that
didn't.
was Otis.
Okay.
Pretty much her starting gold was what she stole.
No, then everybody got 750. Remember?
Yes,
Yeah, like out of the gate. Yeah.
but that's how I introduced her character.
I just mean I didn't get extra. Like I didn't
Yeah.
start with 750 plus I stole this
Yeah,
random
no,
gold.
that's
That's
what-
bullshit. You should have gave her that extra since you started with it.
Well, everyone already had like 250 gold or something on them.
No, it was
Right?
just me.
No, we did too. We all had some gold.
Yeah, you all
'cause-
had some gold. Otis had more just because he was...
Right, yeah. Like we all started with 250, you started with like 450 or something.
Yeah,
And that 250 gold was what she had like taken,
yeah.
I believe.
Yes, that is exactly correct. That was all she had to her name.
So if that was like the middle of the night, so we still get a full rest.
Y-
But she took second,
Yes,
and
yeah, I'll allow it because it was pretty quick. It took you guys like not
so
even.
that's the only reason I attacked you, because I figured we are gonna have a full rest.
Oh, so I heal up, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it literally took.
Oh,
you
did
guys...
I almost? How much health did I take off? Did I almost?
I'm not
kill
telling you.
I can just check your paper.
You can, but it's at 32 now, so.
Yeah.
I know I did 12 and 14.
This fucking party.
You might have.
This is the most chaotic party we've ever done.
I am gonna, just so the party knows, during Otis's shift, I am gonna go back to meditate so I can get my fucking spell slots back.
No, we did a full night rest.
Yeah, you guys get a full rest.
I didn't use a spell slot.
Because you guys did it so quick that you guys pretty much go. All right, back to sleep.
Bro,
We
we were
level up?
blinded by the light of the sun.
Yeah.
You think I'm falling asleep immediately after being blinded by the sun?
I would in a heartbeat. Are you kidding?
And I
me?
would too.
I sleep like
Oh my god.
yeah. No, my sleep is very different compared to yours. I'm out.
Falling
that.
asleep is the hard part for him.
Yeah, but once I'm in that sleep mode, dude, you can ask Lazy. I've
You're
fallen
snooze
asleep in the.
maxing.
Yeah, you cannot.
Anyway,
the only time I'm late to something is when I'm asleep.
Yeah, I know.
Fireball.
So yeah, you guys get a full night's rest, and you can keep traveling as when you wake up.
On our journey, I'd like to keep an eye out for any kind of signs of like nature being disturbed due to like humanoid figures.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you either roll a nature check or a survival check.
Which one's better? Nature. You're a piece of shit. 11.
11. Yeah, it's.
I'm gonna cast guidance on my. Oh, it's too late.
I mean, technically could, but.
I already know the roll though, so I can't.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the forest looks fine. I mean, it really doesn't seem disturbed at all. The trees ain't talking, man. They ain't saying shit.
I'd like to be looking out for my dragonborn friends who are supposed to meet me.
Yeah. I won't even make you roll for this, but from your natural perception, you have no signs of
Okay.
them. Plus, the direction you are heading isn't the direction they would be coming
Right.
from.
That's what I thought.
So yeah. You guys continue traveling. Don't run into anything as once again, passerbys, same old usual people, just villagers going from town to town. You eventually arrive at pretty close to where you guys had originally camped the first time. About another few hours worth of travel left before you guys have to rest. Or I'm sorry, there's a few hours left to travel, but you guys do have to rest. It is the end of the night. Are you guys doing anything before you go ahead and rest again?
I'd like to read my book.
Read your book. Go ahead, read that book.
Do I got to roll?
Yeah, give me some fucking rolls.
I'm just continuing.
What roll?
To, wisdom check or intelligence, whichever one. Stop
4.
eating your. Man, this one page, man, just.
There's like one big ass word. It takes up the whole page.
Yeah, it's just one word, and you're like, is that like fuck? Like what? I don't. Like
you read it 12 times in a row.
Yeah, like you're trying to like figure out who the hell wrote this, and it just does not sit in.
I'm going to make my 2 d20 rolls now for the free rolls that I can adopt. I got a 15 and a 4.
All right. The rest of you guys doing anything?
I'm gonna try to sketch that dagger again.
You're gonna try that again? Okay. All right. Once again, do me a history check and a.
I did see it the second time.
You did see it the
used
second
in the
time,
fight.
so I'm not gonna.
He used it on Durnavir.
He did use it on Durnavir. So I'm not gonna give you disadvantage on the history check, but it will determine your performance check.
I find out you steal it, I'm gonna kill you.
Remember, so, with a 13, you were able to get a few little more glimpses of it. You were able to see a couple more symbols drawn into the blade, and I will say you're still going to have disadvantage on the performance roll with a 13. 15. All right.
Hold on.
Oh,
and yeah, 15 is a low. Sorry.
15. Okay. So yeah, with a 15, you're able to get a rough outline, like the very big details of this blade. Now you could still use this drawing for your next attempt at this, but you're not able to get the fully like intricate kind of details that are on this blade.
Cool.
All right. What are the rest of you guys doing? You guys kind of just hanging out, going to sleep, that kind of thing?
Slumping.
All right. Going to the next day, you guys travel the rest of the way. You guys end up about roughly the area you camped at.
NVIDIA broadcast downloads.
Yeah, bro?
Yeah?
Look at NVIDIA, and then he mutes himself.
Dude, he's got the Nvidia broadcast downloads.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting ready to watch porn.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
download it, but I don't know how. Not letting me.
He's
I'm trying to download it.
He's totally downloading porn. Let's be honest, guys.
Yeah, with my room right when my kids pass by.
Yeah. Hey, hey, listen. You can pre-create your pawn and your person for Dragon
How'd you guys
Age
hear
or
that?
Dragon's Dogma.
I don't know. I don't know why we heard it. It just suddenly.
I don't know,
there's-
but it was like ear fucking.
It was like the narrator voice.
Yeah, the web browser has it. Watch.
Why do you have narrator
NVIDIA
on?
Broadcast Download Center.
Please
You guys hear
stop.
that?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Technology's crazy, man. I don't
What
know
do
what.
Why do you have narrator on?
Are we
But
taking
I'm not sharing my
shifts
screen or
again?
anything. That's coming off my
Yeah, we can.
my browser.
That is up to you, you guys, if you do shifts again.
Of course.
I mean, I feel like it would be the same ones, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can just go in the same order.
Yeah. Night goes by without any event.
Awesome blossom. Well, the next day I would like to start like checking out the area, looking for the signs that the wolves were talking about.
Alright.
Even looking to see if the wolves are still in the area, like any signs of them still in the area or not.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me, and once again, another nature or survival check.
16.
16. Yeah, you do see signs of wolf prints in and about the area. Not the old ones you saw, of course, but some new ones as well. And then also you see a few footprints that could be related to what could be
Like
from what you-
humanoids.
Yeah, humanoid figures that seem to be within the area of the wolf tracks as well.
In that case, then I would like to follow the tracks.
Okay. Yeah. Do the rest? I'm assuming the rest of you guys follow.
Yeah.
Dugan. All right. Yeah. It takes you guys about half the day, and you finally reach closer to the mountains. Not too far off from where you guys had met Alki. You seem to find a little slit in the mountains that seemed to be the entrance to a cave. And outside from your natural perception, you do see wolf tracks as well as some humanoid tracks.
Can I stealth before we proceed?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, let me fix this first. Okay. Boop.
All right.
Finally, a good roll.
I would like to hold on. Where's it at? Okay. All right, perfect. I am going to cast Pass Without a Trace,
Okay.
so everyone gets that +10 to stealth. As long as they're in a range of me. I'm gonna.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I'll do. I'll just cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay. Boom. So Val, you'll get a +10 to that roll just already. So yeah. Who's going in the cave first? Because it's not big enough for you guys to like walk side by side into it. So you're all gonna have to go in one at a time.
I will go last.
Okay.
I can go. Well, yeah, I'll go first.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna go last. I'm gonna fight for her spot.
For the sake of
You
Lena,
can't see me.
Well, I'm fighting for second to last, so.
All right. So Lena and Otis.
You three are fighting at the door while I'm walking in.
I'll say you guys can walk together like in at the same time just because Lena can fit in between your legs without a problem.
I feel like that's a death funnel. How am I gonna do anything?
I'll be second.
You'll be second. All right. Yeah, you guys enter in. The cave is very dark. Who all has dark vision?
Not
Can I like do something to maybe like light up the place?
No, bro. You light up the
Fireball.
place. They know we're coming.
Right.
Fireball.
Right.
Fireball.
Just don't shoot it at me.
You
Um,
learned your lesson real quick.
all I hear behind me is, man, it's so fucking dark in here. Fireball. And then just down the fucking cave.
Well, what do you got?
I mean,
man?
I'm up front, so I can see. I have
Yeah,
dark vision.
you
I can see. So
you can clearly see.
I don't think I have dark vision.
if I do see anything, I
I'm
can at least inform
apparently in
everyone.
the gap between all the legs, so I can see knee level and lower.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, Daredevil, you kind of can't really see too well. It's kind of hard. I don't know if you have any magic or anything.
I do have magic that could help me see, but
Right.
it could help everybody see.
You just napalm the fuck out of this cave.
No. I'd use like a different one, like ray of fire or something, or like firebolt.
Okay.
Everything's
I mean, I
firewood.
have dancing lights. I could put dancing lights on like a weapon or a staff or something like that, so you could see. But I also don't want, if there are orcs, possible enemies in here, I don't want them to see us. At least not yet. Not until we have like a solid sight on them.
Right. Alright, well. Guess you're either you can cast one of your fire spells, Dark Shadow.
I will not do that. I'll put my staff on Dugan's shoulder and follow him.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, you guys go a little ways into the cave. It's not too big of a cave, but Dugan and the rest of the party that have dark vision, you guys can kind of make it out. It looks to be an old like a little old troll cave that the mouth of the cave had just collapsed and there's just that little crack left. You actually do find the skeletons of a troll that used to live here. And as you guys keep going, Dugan, you hear it first. You hear the whimper of a dog ahead of you.
The whimper of a dog ahead of me.
Or what sounds to be a dog.
Well, then I'm going to continue to proceed, but carefully, of course.
And I'll be right behind him.
Yep. You guys get closer to the noise, and the rest of you guys hear it after a little bit. Dugan, you'll see it first. You'll see a few bodies of orcs laying in front of you, as well as wolves. And as you get to the back of the cave, you finally see what looks to be the alpha is the only one left. But there are also no orcs left.
I'll trying to be cautious because he's injured. I'll announce my presence, that I'm there to the alpha.
You hear him pit. Two-leg. You here?
I am. I was coming to investigate the green two legs that you were talking to me about.
Green two-leg follow us home. Or to nest.
I see that.
They attack using long fangs. Which from your you
Swords.
can take swords, yeah. They kill everything. Everyone, the whole pack. Only babies made out with the elders. I am all that's left.
So at least the elders and the babies survived.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
as you get a closer look, you see a spear sticking out its back. And from what you can tell, it looks pretty, if not lodged right into its spine.
Could I offer to heal him while trying to carefully pull the spear out?
Yeah. So, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Non-natural 20.
Natural 20. So you you kind of feel his body and where his spine is, and you notice that the spear has just missed his spine. But if you didn't remove it properly, it would have paralyzed him and probably killed him. But because you were able to really feel and understand how this wolf's bodies work and where the spear is located, you were able to pull it out very carefully and manage to get it out without paralyzing this wolf.
And I mean, after that, I'll
Yeah.
heal his
yeah.
wounds.
Yeah, go ahead and heal him. Make a whatever spell you're using. I don't know if you're using lay on hands or.
Oh, I don't have a lay on hands, but yeah, I'll cure him.
I'm a symbiote, that motherfucker.
Which one would be best? This one. I'll do cure wounds.
I
At the
want to
10th
make a note
level. Yes.
that since I'm conveniently right where a dagger would be sheathed, I'm getting a real good look at it.
Okay.
Dude, the dude is sticking it up his butt. That's where he keeps it nice and safe.
It's in his prison pocket.
And he can't see me because he can't see in the dark. But I'm like,
So you're walking backwards?
So no, Otis, I believe you can see in the dark, correct?
he doesn't have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision. Wait.
Oh, I thought you said you
I'm
did.
also
I'm
30 stealth.
I don't know if I gave it night vision because of my.
I would be making it super like duper obvious, but like
Right.
just kind of like sneaking like
You're
glances.
you're catching glances. You're making mental pictures. But,
It's in the sleeve. There's not much to see.
The hilt.
Yeah, she can see the hilt. So yeah,
Well,
you
my dagger would be in the back.
Lazy trying to.
What?
He's like, you're not allowed to see it. It's not on my hip. It's on my back.
Val,
Well, that's
You
where you
guys have-
keep it.
Val, your thing has been noted.
Okay.
Back to Dugan. Yeah. How much did you heal it for?
16.
All right. Yeah. You see a lot of the cuts and scrapes and stab wounds kind of close up slowly. The patch of fur doesn't grow back, but you can see that that he's no longer bleeding out.
Okay. In that case, then I'll
His breathing returns to a little bit heavy, but a normal rhythm instead of the struggle of breathing that he was when he first came up to him.
Okay. In that case, I'll heal him one more time.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to use another one of that level though.
I will say with your medicine check, you would know that it wouldn't help him necessarily. It's just gonna take him time to recover because he's just lost that much blood.
Oh well, I got a gallon of blood, so
That's not how that works. That is not how that works.
Anyways, okay. Where are your elders and young ones? Are they safe?
I know where they be. They stay safe. If that's what you call protected.
Yeah. Do you know, since you've been dealing with these two-leg green skins, do you know if this is all of them, or was this more of like a scouting party? Do you know where they're like encamped at?
I do not understand the words you say.
Do you know where their nest is?
Yes. I know where they nest.
Do you have the strength to show us, or um, have the strength to at least tell us what general direction?
I do not have the strength to roam, but I can give you a idea, or sorry, not an idea, but a general. I'm trying to think of dumb words that this dog would say, because I'm trying to dumb it down. Me no give you picture of location or nest.
Okay.
And he tells you a brief summary of the general location, and it's not too far from your camp. You would have run. He kind of describes a river flowing and a kind of a bigger tree than normal, almost like a red oak size. That these orcs are camped around, and you think you pretty much could find that pretty easily because you ran into this river. You know it's not that big.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you would be able to get the general idea of where this camp
Okay.
might be at.
Okay. Do you need assistance getting back to your clan?
No, me fine. Pack come to me.
Okay. In that case, we're gonna go take a look at the green skin nest and maybe be able to kill them for you.
Me thank you. Two leg.
Tell them, of course. And well, I guess we'll start making our way out.
Okay.
When we get out of the cave, I'll inform the party on what had happened, where the green skin camp is. And
Right.
I'll say, so Otis, what do you say about checking out this camp?
Let's go. I got your back.
Maybe I can get a good use of my fireball now.
Yeah, let's start the fight off with us, 40 feet away, and then you
Right.
cast it,
Right.
and then
right.
we go in.
I apologize, Otis, and anyone else who may have been caught up in that.
What are you rolling for?
Trying to steal my shit.
No, I'm rolling for all the bodies that are laying around.
Jesus Christ!
I was patient. I waited till the
I
very
was.
end.
Oh, I forgot. I
People
don't
are
have dark
talking
vision.
about
That's what I was thinking
leaving
about.
and doing stuff, so
I'll give you.
I
I'll give
wanted
you.
to make sure before we left.
God bless it.
That's why I didn't
I'll-
search anything. Is because I didn't have dark vision.
I'll place dancing lights on your staff, Durnavir, so you can.
No,
see.
it's good.
They're just a
No,
bunch of folks.
we already left. So
Okay. So you guys are leaving.
she gets 50,000 gold. That was just in the corner.
Off of a 14 roll,
The-
she better fucking not.
The Orbit Dragon kind, 2 of them.
14
Two of them, there's only one in existence, and she gets 2 of them bitches.
Yeah, no, with the 14, from all the bodies and stuff, you find about 100 gold. And that's it.
You find a genie in a bottle.
Genie in a
Get through with
Yeah.
it.
I'm a genie
Okay, I
in a
also
bottle.
I made this point to Biscuit. I want to defend myself that of every single person in this party, I am the most trustworthy person to have a fuck ton of gold and not abuse it.
Hey.
Have I done anything game breaking? I have had this
You're
stack of
neither have I
money
though. Neither have I. To be fair.
for like 3 or 4 sessions, and I have not done a I went shopping, I did all my stuff, and I didn't break the game.
Right.
No way Lena's playing the long con. No way.
No way Lena's playing long.
That's not in her
Yeah.
character.
She's not that smart, bro. She's not that smart. No.
Well, it wouldn't make sense for you to spend it because you like money. You're gonna keep it.
Right.
You don't know.
Right.
Y'all don't know me from Sam.
My fault. My fault.
I'm just saying, if my sword disappears, I'm killing people.
Jesus Christ, guys. All right, so yeah, you guys start making your way to the whatchamacallit, the where the guy
Work camp.
yeah yeah, that thing. Sorry, I'm trying to do something here. Just give me 1 second.
Trying to give all the stuff to her.
Yeah, I'm giving her 1,000,000 gold.
He already
right now.
said that she got 100 gold.
I would like to say that I rolled hella good for what I got. Hella good. I wish I could scroll all the way back. It was like 19s and 20s. It wasn't like I was rolling a 12. The best I've ever
know.
rolled in any session.
We know.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't cheating because everybody saw it.
You get like 80,000 cold.
It's not
know.
80,000. I don't have 80,000.
Hold on,
She does have 60,000. 65,000.
I'm not confirming or denying anything.
I'm not looking at your
said
sheet either,
that.
so.
Oh, because he said there's an additional 20,000 in the bag by itself.
Yeah, so
And
that's
she has
60.
some.
Hey, why don't you guys like stop metagaming?
Well,
Who's
we're talking
metagaming?
out of game.
Oh, yeah, Biscuit.
Biscuit, you're
know.
not
I
looking
wanna
at her
know.
sheet! Oh no!
I
Oh,
literally
man.
caught him as my screen, like, she loaded in. And he hit the tab so fucking fast.
I kicked it off. Okay, I
Bro.
won't. I got caught red-handed. I won't do it again.
They're gone. Am I gone?
I don't trust any of you to look at it
I
and
don't
then
actually
not
think
you can
metagame
see
the shit
inventory.
Oh, you're
with
still here.
everything.
Yeah, you're still here.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to do shit and it's making
He's trying to give stuff away.
No, he's trying to roll up some orcs. So he's trying
That's
to
what he's
do.
trying to do. He's trying to
I
get
was
stats together
trying
just in
to-
case.
I was trying to add this guy to the campaign. It was being stupid. I finally got it to work. There it is. There we go. All right.
Better have everything prepared tomorrow. You're gonna be off all day tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I didn't expect y'all to go to the fucking woods and go find wolves.
That's what I didn't expect that either.
All right, so
You fucking put that in the story.
yeah, but I didn't think I wasn't ready for it.
What made you think about?
Well, I mean,
wolves?
they have a vendetta against orcs, so
Right.
at least we think they're orcs, which
Uh,
we found like orcs in the cave.
why is it not?
They could have been dragonborn
Yeah. Okay. Go.
or
Alright.
elves.
Sorry, apologies for this.
Ooh.
Alright. So yeah, you guys start making your way.
Downtown.
Yeah, downtown, whatever. Downtown of the city, the rest is good and girls are pretty.
That's
Oh, that's not it.
not.
Why the fuck?
I'm gonna go get a lot of bottle while you're still fucking around.
It's being stupid. The
So we're
campaign
trying to be
is-
stealthy, right?
Yeah, if that's what you guys.
Yeah, we still have our pass without a trace, correct?
I would say now it's run out.
How long does that last for? An hour?
I believe so. I'm not. All right, Val.
I'm taking protective measures, Legion.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, I would say that yeah, you guys are going at your own pace, trying to be as stealthy as you can, and whatnot. All right. Finally, why did this fucking piece of shit? All right. Anyways, but yeah, you guys start making your way through the woods. As you guys get closer to this river, you start noticing more signs of humanoid tracks and whatnot. You can only assume that it's the orcs. as you guys approach this big red oak tree after about an hour or two of traveling. You finally get to this red oak, and you guys see the camp. You guys happen to find a hill that overlooks the camp, and you guys see a palisade surrounding the camp, as well as a few orcs running around. Not too many. There's about what looks to be 7 that you can see in total.
How far away are these guys?
They're about 100 feet to 200 feet away.
All right. So how far is like the center of the camp? Well, how big is the camp?
It's pretty big.
Can I look at Lena and ask her say, hey Lena, can you climb this tree up to the top and see if you can see any additional, like any more information other than the 7 orcs that we're seeing? Get a better bird's eye view of the camp.
Sure. I'll climb up.
All right, yeah, you climb up a tree, and it's the same thing that I just said. Even natural perception, whatever you all, this is, yeah. There's only like 7 in here. There's not too many places that these orcs could go and hide besides their tents, and you really don't see anybody coming in and out of tents.
So is this like a 40-foot by 40-foot thing, or?
Bro, your fireball isn't gonna reach every inch of this place.
Well, it's got a 20-foot radius, which is 40 foot by 40 feet.
Definitely not gonna reach the entirety of the camp. This is a red oak. This is a pretty big.
Are we trying to find out, are these like lone orcs, or are we like actually trying to figure out if they're working for Petito? Because if we
I mean, that's what I would like to do. I would like to
everyone out of
figure out if they
existence,
are.
then that's probably even the fireball would erase like any
Can
evidence.
we
of anything.
see anything that is detailing like their allegiance?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a investigation check.
And like Otis as well, since he's familiar with their stuff.
Yeah. Otis, you would have an advantage on this roll if you do.
On what?
So. This investigation check.
I rolled a fucking 8.
To see if this.
I have
Good perception.
advantage, so I get 2 advantages.
He said investigation.
No, you just get 1 advantage. I'm sorry.
Double advantage has never been a thing.
No double advantage.
He gave me advantage on it. 25.
Okay, 25. Yeah, you would clearly see symbols of
25.
So Petito's like symbol, just for general knowledge, is a fist punching into the ground and the ground cracking under it. That's kind of his emblem, if you will. Yeah, you see a plethora of them on some of the shoulder guards and a few shields throughout the camp, and then there's a couple banners that are a little tattered, so it's a little harder to see for the rest of the group, but you were able to spot it and make it out. But yeah, this is clearly a regiment of Petito's men. Or a group of them, at least. I won't say a regiment. A regiment's pretty big.
It's like, how many are grouped up, though?
No, grouped up.
Not even within like 40 feet of each other?
There's maybe
in the whole village, or the whole.
There's 2 of them that are standing next to each other talking.
Okay.
I'd like to hit them with fireball.
I could. From here, I could hit him from here. 150-foot range.
Is that what you do?
Not yet, dude. Calm
No,
down.
not yet. I could also do erupting earth. That would be better.
Can we find a high spot around?
We are already on a hill.
Yeah, you guys are already on a hill.
How close are we? Just shoot them from there and let them run them after us.
That's what I'm saying.
Good idea.
Yep. Is that what you're doing?
I would like to do that. Otis, if that's what you want to do, you're kind of the guy around here.
You're the guy.
Before he does that, though, I would like to summon. What do you guys think? A saber-toothed tiger or a polar bear?
Polar bear. Well, a saber-toothed tiger. It's probably more adept to this location.
More adept to this location, he's.
Yeah, I'll do the saber-tooth tiger.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Now I need
Remember,
to
I
write
played
that down. I need to write down all
way
this shit.
back when. I played a barbarian, and I had a saber-tooth tiger. That shit was fun. I also had like a grappling hook. It was pretty weird. Dude, I was a giant barbarian. I was flying around like Spider-Man with my grappling hook.
I got you. All right. So yeah, what are you guys doing?
So, you said there were two that were close to each other.
Yeah.
And now with erupting Earth, I can do a 20-foot by 20-foot cube, where the ground breaks open and like lava spews out.
Right.
And the ground becomes hard to walk on. You get half movement speed.
Right.
Which that's 120-foot range. You think I could cast that be in range?
Give me 1 second. Yes, I would say yeah. That is
Okay.
definitely within range.
So you guys want me to cast my spell then, or?
I guess to cause some confusion for them.
This is a verbal, somatic, and material. So because I have to use a piece of obsidian, which I do have, and I will consume.
1 second as well. Let me look at my prepared spells. I might have some that make it. I know you're doing erupting earth, so that's gonna make it difficult terrain as well, but
Yep.
also continue to make additional difficult terrain. I cannot. Never mind.
So I can only hit like 2 guys within this 40-foot by 40-foot cube. Are those guys like closest to us on the camp? Are they like by the gate of the camp thing? Because you said there were palisades.
Yeah. It's a wooden palisade that's surrounding the camp. It looks like this is from the looks of it. It just looks like a temporary like scouting camp essentially, but it has the potential to be a permanent thing from the looks of it, which is what the looks like it's being set up to be eventually.
Right. Now these guys, are they like by the front gate? Are they in the back?
Yeah,
Are they?
they're more towards the front. They're kind of coming out of a group of tents and just kind of milling about towards the entrance.
Okay. So I would like to hit my erupting earth. Where there's those 2 guys are still in range, and I get like the entrance of the camp in there.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to do that. And I use my staff. +2 to hit. They have to make a 13 dexterity saving throw. That +2 doesn't get added to that, right? Like for the +2 to hit. So they don't have to make a 15 dexterity saving throw, right?
I'm sorry, say that again.
So I get the +2 to hit, right?
Yes.
On like traditional like spells.
Yeah.
Where these spells that take saving throws to hit, I don't get to add like a +2 to the saving throw. Right, that's what I thought.
Okay. Alright, you said a 13.
13 dex.
Both
And
of
if they
both of them fail.
Okay. This +2, so they take 21 damage +2, which is 23 damage. And that is bludgeoning damage.
Alright, yeah, you see them. Looks like they're, talking, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. And you can't really hear them, obviously. This is about 100 feet away, at least. And suddenly you just see them look at the ground beneath them as it starts kind of rumbling. And next thing you know, you see a crack open up and lava starts spilling out, blah, blah, all that shit. And
Rocks spewing
rocks
everywhere.
spewing everywhere. And you just see them get blown back by this sudden eruption. I'm sorry. Something got caught in my throat. And it wasn't lazy. I'm kind of sad. It's my boy right there. Yeah, they suddenly get blown back, and they're still alive. You see them quickly get up and shout something to the rest of the people in the back, and you see everyone start grabbing weapons and start running over towards that area.
Towards the area.
From what you can see, most of them are running towards that area.
Okay. Am I able to cast another spell?
I would like to cast another spell.
Yeah.
Unless, I mean, if he's able to cast another one right after the first one, I guess since we're not in initiative, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Since he's gonna be like our fucking mortar guy.
Yeah. For what you can tell, that
Tactical nuke.
There was there was nothing to show that there was a line
That it was coming.
And they couldn't hear me because it's so far away.
There was no visual direction of where the spell. It just suddenly there's a hole in the ground. So yeah, right. Yeah, there is no initiative or any sort of combat right now.
Go for it then. Use another spell slot. Fireball, bitch.
Yeah, I'll use Fireball. Could have used Erupting Earth again, but...
Alright, go for it.
13 dex saving throw. Wait, are they like all in a group?
Yeah, eventually... Oh, not all of them. You see 2 eventually as well join the rest of the party.
So 4 total?
Yeah, kind of trying to see what the fuck's going on. You said 13?
13 saving. Dex.
Alright, 2 fail, 1 got a nat 20. Oh, no, not nat 20. Well, it's a saving throw, so it doesn't matter. So 2 fail.
Okay, 2 pass, 2 fail.
We'll say for the sake of context, we'll just say the ones that failed the previous one, they failed this one as well.
Okay.
Just because they're disoriented and kind of bleeding from the head a little bit.
34 plus 2, 36.
Okay.
For the ones that fail.
Mm-hmm.
Half that for the ones that pass.
36.
Everything catches on fire. It's a wooden palisade, you said.
Yes. Alright. So...
36 and half is 18.
Right. Alright, so 18. 1 second. I gotta put these health in real quick.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna give Otis the flame arrows again.
Okay. So yeah, you see the 2 that were originally hurt from the initial impact, the bolt just perfectly lands right next to those 2, and the other 2 that happened to come up close to that area were about 5 feet back, or sorry, 10 feet away from the party. They were kind of just joining what was going on, and you guys see the 2 that were initially hit with this crack in the ground just get blown back. I mean, you see their clothes burning, their skin melting off, and the other 2 are also just flown back, but not as badly. You see it most of the impact hit their chest plate, but they were blown back about another 10 feet, and yeah, those 2 that were originally hit are just lying on the ground, just burning.
So we picked fights with people with beefy fucking health.
Right, so what are these guys doing now?
Yeah, what are the ones burning on the ground doing? Yeah, are they alive?
No, the other guys.
The other guys, they were able to catch a glimpse of the general direction of where this fireball came from, and they kind of start shouting to the rest and pointing towards you guys' general location. But I will allow you one more, and before you do that one action, one more, before they can reach you, you see one hop on a horse and start heading towards behind the redwood.
I'll try to shoot him.
I'm gonna use.
So for context,
I'll use
this individual is about 175 feet away from you.
the one that's running at us.
No, the one that's running away towards the back of the redwood. So what you can only assume is that there's probably another gate back there.
And he's on a horse.
Yes.
Could only shoot 150.
Can't hear you.
I can shoot him, but it's not going to do much.
Can she like? Or I can't make the suggestion. Lena, shoot his horse. Shoot the leg. Aim for the leg.
Take that horse out.
My range is 320 feet, so.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
It's a
aim for the
crossbow.
leg.
Wait, before you roll, if you do want to do that, am I allowed to ask if she gets a plus to hit?
No. For the sake of you got about maybe 10 seconds to do this. No, you don't have time to make a.
Well, Val, if you would like it, you can have a 15. And then you add your modifier onto that.
The plus to hit.
4.
Oh, yeah. A 15 to hit
she
plus,
gets plus your modifier.
To hit.
Okay, so then that's a 21.
21. You
To
know
hit.
what? I don't know what a horse's AC is, but I'm gonna say that hits.
14.
It's
you
not a
roll?
lot. I only have. It's a 1d8 plus 3, guys.
I get that, but if you
It's
shoot
not.
for the,
It's a.
are you aiming for the leg? Yes or no?
Yes, obviously. It's the only reason why I'm shooting.
So yeah.
A 9.
So somehow this little ass crossbow has enough force and torque to send it flying across the camp. You see the orcs looking up, and because
They don't see that. No way.
they see this little bolt flying across the air, and you see it. You aim for the legs, but it just happens to hit it in the thigh, and it doesn't really stop its movement.
You're trash.
I rolled.
On
It's
a 21.
21.
You're trash. Trash DM.
It's 175 feet away.
That's like
She rolled a 21.
barely
I
half
rolled
of her.
much higher than that. Well, what I been able to
And
do
you
to
said it
make that?
yourself that if we call it and we hit it, that you're honoring it.
Yes, but
Oh.
I do remember that.
thigh is still part of the leg.
It's
He
whatever.
can still run. He's just running on foot, not on a horse.
It hit it in the thigh.
It's fine. It's whatever. I'm gonna
No
use freedom of
bullshit.
waves on. Unless he can shoot him.
I could only shoot 150.
I would like to cast Erupting Earth again. Or
Oh.
yeah, Erupting Earth.
All right, go ahead.
Because I get one more action, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
but this is gonna be the last one.
This is the last one,
Yes,
and you do remember that they are in difficult terrain. They have their movement speed.
right.
Okay, and it's just the 4 in there now.
You see 3 more. Sorry, not 3. Hold on, let me count.
3. That
2
would be
more.
7
So
total.
7 total.
Yes, and one's running away. You got 1, 2,
Right, so 2 more.
Yep.
5. There's 4. Sorry, no, there is just 1 more. I apologize. For some reason,
So
this encounter
6
tracker.
6 total, 7 total.
There's 6 total.
Okay, 1 guy's running, 5 guys kind of at the gate.
Right. Yeah. There's that 4, right? Sorry. Yeah. That 5. I'm sorry.
Huh?
My math is fucking up because
The 4 that were there, and then the 1 guy that's running up.
Yes. Correct.
Okay, would he be in range?
No, he would not.
Oh,
He's running
thank
from
you,
the back of the
Jamils.
camp.
Okay, I'm gonna just do Erupting Earth at the front of the camp again.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it. What's the DC again?
13.
13. 4. All right. All of them pass besides 1.
Okay. And he takes 15 damage in half, rounded up 8 damage
Okay. So 8
for the half.
So 8 for everyone besides that one.
Yep.
And
And he gets 13 or 15. Sorry.
It's 15. Okay.
Can I still do my 1 action too?
Oh, I didn't know that it was my action only.
Yeah, it was his axe. That's what I was.
Oh,
fucking hate you so much.
I wouldn't have done it. Straight. I thought it was. I thought everyone got one.
That's my bad. I should have made that more clear.
It's
Oh.
whatever.
We're not able to like go back, right?
No,
Like,
it's whatever. It's whatever.
Legions likes to cheat.
Oh, how sweet. Thank you, honey.
Okay.
If she's giving shekels out, no, I'm just kidding.
She's giving shekels.
I need my shekels.
So the two guys on the ground, they didn't pass a dexterity check, right? Because they're on the floor.
Well, no, they by the time
Okay.
Lena was able to shoot her crossbow, but in that time they've been able to get up and
Okay.
actually start making their way towards you at this point. Yeah, they start booking it, dashing, and they get to you within that time period because the one in the back is taking his time. He seems to be very calm. He looks to be the leader of this group, but the other four are quickly approaching your guys' location.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
Fuck you.
Motherfuckers.
14.
I also got 14.
I go first. Fuck you.
You go first. You
and
you
your
go
3
first.
spells.
You go first.
I'd prefer to take Otis's original roll before we even initiative. That
I
fat
got
21
7.
he had.
Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys.
This is probably gonna be my last round. I gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, that's.
I was wondering when you were gonna call it.
Yeah.
I forgot it was Thursday.
I was gonna try to wait till 11, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you need to, then
we
it'd
can-
probably
we can
best
just
to
stop
just
before the
stop now
fight.
because this
Yeah.
fight, there's 5 dudes that are beefy enough to take 50 plus damage. I believe it's gonna take a little while for us to beat them.
Yeah. Let's just wait.
Yeah, we'll just save it for tomorrow. That's
we'll level up.
Dark Shadow's like, fuck you guys.
Fuck
I
your
see it in his face.
Fuck your sleep.
We'll probably be back tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. So yeah, just try to remember your initiative rolls.
Now, which is the new ones?
14. What?
Put it in your
Which
notes.
is the new ones?
No. We'll do the same ones. We already
That
rolled.
means we get a better roll.
What?
Fuck it, we'll just re-roll tomorrow. All right. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Thank you to Valence Void, Lazy Mac Jr. 65, AMR Biscuit, and Dark Shadow 580. I hope you have all enjoyed this episode of Tales of Narvinia. And
I level up.
I will
We
fucking,
level up.
I will fucking
We
strangle
fought
all of
no
you.
one so far.
Oh, what do you mean? I've been fucking taking
will
these guys
fucking
out.
strangle all of you.
They're not dead yet.
I
They're
killed
pretty
some guys.
close.
Anyways, thank you for joining this chaotic episode of Tales of Narvinia. We will be back hopefully tomorrow at the same time.
With
I'll see
leveled
you.
up characters.
Actually,
I'm
we'll probably
gonna
be on
fucking-
earlier
I'm
because there
gonna-
won't be a tornado going through my house.
I'm going to be fucking killing people. We might have some new people joining us because I'm gonna have to get new people.
Hey, you know what? I'm actually super excited about my next character. So,
No,
I don't have
meant
another
real
character
life new
lined up.
people.
oh,
Yeah, I got time. I could make it.
well,
but I'm
fuck those
trying.
guys.